And that's why you should vote for me.
There you are, the next President of the United States. That is, if you listen to my advice. My name's Anna. I'm your campaign manager. My job is to help you run a successful campaign. Together, we're going to persuade voters that you're the best candidate for the job. Let's get to work. The Democratic Party. The Democratic Party is the older and more liberal party in the U.S. The Republican Party. The Grand Old Party, GOP, is traditionally the more conservative party in the U.S. We need to win the party's primary elections before we run in the national race. Let's start by getting ready for your first debate in Iowa. Take ownership of issues that are important to you and your voters. We need to win the equal access to health care. All Americans have the right to be able to access and afford health care. The government has a critical role in supporting a healthier America.
I'm fighting for equal access to health care.
What exactly are you saying?
Part of the American dream is to live a long, healthy, happy life.
Nicely said.
Campaign finance. We must end the hidden control that rich people and companies have over our democracy. More transparency in campaign funding is important.
I call for more transparency in campaign finance.
I'd like to hear your reasoning.
More education funding must mean more recess and longer lunches. Who can argue with that? Campaign funders should not hide behind PACs and super PACs. Billionaires should not have more influence on elections than a regular voter. Presidential campaigns should pay voters. That would be awesome.
I can't argue with that.
Federal funding for education. The federal government has a responsibility to help children get the best public K-12 education and to support affordable college options for all.
I stand for federal funding for education.
Do tell.
Our country needs to invest more in children. Our country needs to invest. Our country needs to invest more in children's public education.
Right. What's your plan?
Students should live at school year-round for the rest of their lives so they can learn a lot. Students should live at school year-round for the rest of their... America must set high standards for students and support the hard work that it takes to meet those standards.
I hadn't thought of that.
Preventing gun violence. Sensible action, like restricting the purchase of some firearms, must be taken to address gun violence in our communities. Global cooperation. 21st century challenges require participation in organizations like the United Nations and NATO to make the world a safer place. Immigration reform. We must reform our immigration system. Immigration reform. We must reform our immigration system. Voting rights. All citizens should be able to vote in accessible and fair elections. Laws should support and encourage voter turnout, not suppress it.
I want to protect the right to vote.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Voting rights sound good. Elections where the candidates have to sing for our vote is even better. Voting is a right that shouldn't be restricted.
Sure thing. But what are you going to do about it?
I'd sign a law that makes voting easier for Americans. Longer polling hours to help people cast their votes.
I bet that would get support.
One more issue to gain. Do you want to stick with the issues of your party? Or break away and be a maverick by selecting an issue more popular with the other side. Limited government. The government needs to spend less and limit its role in Americans' daily lives. Ending the opioid crisis. America is job creation. Let's put America back to work. We need policies that help businesses grow and keep high-paying jobs in the U.S. Care for poor and needy. We believe that no one in this country should live in poverty or go hungry. The government should use assistance programs to help. Pollution standards. The government should take clear and bold steps to limit pollution. We need to address the impact of pollution on our people and our environment. Job creation. Let's put America back to work. We need policies that help businesses grow and keep high-paying jobs in the U.S.
I call for greater job creation efforts.
How does that make sense for a member of this party?
America needs to be attractive to businesses to keep jobs in the U.S.
We aren't seeing eye to eye on this, but you made your point.
fantastic debate! You've shown the primary voters what issues are important to you. It's now time to prove to your party that you have what it takes to win this presidential election. To win the nomination as a presidential candidate, you must first win a few key states. Take a look at the electoral votes you can get from each early primary state. Let's find out more about Iowa. You can ask or poll people. Now select Iowa to poll it. Now that you've polled Iowa, you can always view the polling data for that state. If you want to see all of a state's info and what issues they support and oppose, simply select a state to see. Try it with Iowa. It appears you need more money for your campaign. Look to see how much money each state. Michigan can offer you $2. Better now you can select Michigan. It's important to personally visit states so you gain momentum there. Make an appearance in Iowa. If one of your issues matches one Iowa supports, make sure they know. Select the indicated issue to show Iowa that you both share the same ideals. Now you can make your appearance. What would you like to tell Iowa when you visit? Decide what you want to say.
Healthcare is a fundamental right for all Americans. Healthcare is a fundamental right for all Americans. If the government has the ability to combat poverty, shouldn't it? We can fight hunger, teach job skills, and help communities in need. Healthcare is a fundamental right for all Americans.
Positive media rallies support for your ideas. Time to see how well you're doing. You can observe the amount of momentum you've. New Hampshire is another early primary. Now you can select New Hampshire to run a media campaign. This opponent is a major contender in the primaries. Try running a negative campaign against them. Now you can run the campaign. What would you like your media team to say about your opponent?
Some people think that we should be bullied by other countries into doing what they want. Why do they hate America so much? Fighting terrorism is a team effort, and we need to include our allies around the globe in the fight. We shouldn't do this alone.
Negative media attacks your opponent's platform. Well done! You've won the primaries. The momentum you gained carried you successfully through the rest of the primaries and caucuses. Let's head to the convention to select your running mate.
My vice presidential candidate is Chang. To my excellent campaign staff, to my friends, and to my fellow citizens of this great nation, with deep gratitude and great humility, I accept your nomination to run for President of the United States. Let the race begin!
My vice presidential candidate is Kumar.
Hello? Am I here? Okay. This was making me laugh so much, so I just decided, okay, it's time. I ate my dinner. I have some energy. This is funny. I have to put the camera someplace, though. It's kind of out of the way. We'll eventually find where that is, but I'm just gonna put it here for now. Just a little camera in the corner. But, yeah, I have some commentary. Here we are. Does this work? Does this work? It's my first time using the camera with... So, okay, here's the scoop. Oh, sorry for everyone watching this. Call me. Here's the scoop. My opponent chose my first vice president choice, which I decided to go with Chang. And I feel like that's a good choice. But I was surprised because the opponent chose Kumar, who was going to be my choice, as you saw me kind of debating that. And, oh, is this audio working? Yeah. Okay, great. So I'm just like in the audience. I'm one of these people right now. I guess that's the best place to be. Um, this is just making me laugh so hard. Alright, putting the chat phone down, the audio working, so I don't need to do anything anymore with that. But my opponent took my vice president, my potential vice president. I'm assuming my candidate has spoken to the potential vice president option. So yeah, wow, some real drama. Real drama. Still adjusting things on my head. I can't even see the webcam on here, so it's kind of strange. You know what? I'm just gonna do audio. Yeah. So I'll think I'll be self-conscious today about it. But I don't know how to do the screen share thing about this yet. So let's hide the camera. If yeah, the audio is also okay. So this should be working at this point. And I'm gonna jump back and hopefully the volume isn't too loud. See in one moment. If yeah, the audio is also oh, okay, I think I fixed it. My microphone was off. We'll see if that works. 1 second. Please stand by. At least I'm not on camera anymore. Wasn't in the mood for that. Um. Oh, okay, I think I fixed it. My microphone was off. Yo, we're back. Amazing. Please stand by. At least I'm not on camera anymore. Yeah, we're all set. I'm gonna turn the volume down on that. I'll keep the chat open in case anybody's there. Hello to the other one watching. I see somewhere. Um, so they chose the vice president that I was gonna choose. So this means this guy is quite independent. He we know a lot about the politics of this entire election so far. Well, I don't know her issues yet, so let's figure it out. Alright.
It is an honor to accept your nomination to run for President of the United States.
Okay. Hopefully.
It is an honor to accept your...
Yeah, we're good. This, it's kind of too loud now, so... It's okay. It's okay. I'll just turn it down in in-game volume. There we go. Through the issues. So, this is what she's about. We got Coffee Kumar. Alright. Yep, they don't have a Maverick issue. Let's see what happens. Harrison Chang and Coffee Kumar. You know, decent slogan. I got a decent slogan, hopefully. You know, they've got Kumar, so apparently she likes what he's got to offer as a diplomat, as a foreign ambassador, as File said, so. And her goal with that is the peace stream stuff. Yeah. It's gonna be a very interesting election, but, I have a feeling we're gonna figure it all out.
It's time to run for president. Do your best to win more voter support than your opponent. This is your opponent. They represent the other party and will be... You can see how many electoral votes you have so far below. Remember though, it's only based on votes from the states you've polled. You only have 10 weeks to campaign, so work hard to make the people like you more than they like your opponent. Good luck!
Thank you. Alright, so this is the lay of the land. It's random every time. Let's see the state of Alaska. 1 point away. So it's some potential right there. About Missouri, 2 points away. 2 points away. Carolina. Look at all that. Oh, home state. Well, what am I doing? I gotta look at the issues here. So, California. Yep, I can defend California. I've got 2 issues that I can do. They can attack me on 1, I can attack them on 1. She can attack me here, I can attack her there. I don't think she has, well, I can, of course they would take into account like the negative positive attack. Yeah, I think it's giving some feedback, unfortunately. Alright, not doing audio. I don't know why I jumped on the mic anyway, but I'm gonna continue this game, and through the main course of it, it'll just be purely gameplay. Take care, have a good night, and talk to you soon. There are many links on the site, iCivics.org. Definitely check it out, and they're fun, sort of like Flash games, so take care, again. Peace out.
It's a sad day for the...
It's a sad day for the Republican Party. The Democratic presidential candidate was a big hit today.
It's a sad day for the Democrat...
The Democrats are serious opponents for the Republican Party.
If your popularity is low for a state right now, you can sway them in your favor.
It's a sad day for the Republican Party. The Democratic presidential candidate was a big hit today. The Republicans are serious opponents for the Democratic Party. Voters were thrilled with the direction of the GOP's campaign.
Today's efforts on the campaign trail went over extremely well for the Democrats. Watch out, Republicans.
The Republicans are doing really well at their latest stop on the campaign trail. We'll see if they can keep this momentum.
Remember, it's still early in the campaign, so anything can happen.
Today's efforts on the campaign trail went over extremely well for the Democrats.
The Republicans are doing really well at their latest stop on the campaign trail. We'll see if they can keep this momentum. The Republicans are doing really
It looks like your opponent is in the lead. You need to be in the You need to be in the... We need to poll... You already have polling data for this state. Try a new one. You need to be in the...
Today's efforts on the campaign trail. Today's efforts on the campaign trail went over extreme.
The Republicans are serious opponents for the Democratic Party. Voters were thrilled with... It's a sad day for the Republican Party. The Democratic presidential candidate was a big hit today.
Polling a state can really help you plan your strategy.
Breaking news. The Breaking news. The
The Democrats are serious opponents for the Republican Party. Voters were thrilled with the
Breaking news. The
The campaign is halfway over already. It's time to really make sure you stay ahead of the other candidate.
Breaking news. The Democrats' campaign made a big impact today. This party is on a roll. Breaking news. Breaking news. It's a sad day for the Democratic Party.
The other candidate needs to watch out for you because you're on a roll. Breaking news.
Democrats are
Today's efforts on the campaign trail.
The Democrats are doing really well at the
To really boost your momentum, visit and
Breaking news.
The Republicans are serious opponents for the Democratic Party. Voters were thrilled with the direction.
Today's efforts on the
The Republicans are doing really well at their latest.
Polling a state can really help you plan your strategy. We don't have the funds.
It's a sad day.
The Democrats are serious opponents for the Republicans.
It's a sad day for the Democratic Party. Breaking news.
There's only 1 week left.
The Republicans are serious. The Democrats are serious opponents for the
Today's efforts on the campaign trail went
The Democrats are doing really well at their latest stop on the campaign trail. We'll see if they can keep this momentum.
Congratulations! You beat your opponent by a landslide. The other candidate could really learn a thing or two from you. You obviously had a good strategy from the beginning. Enjoy being president!